Hey, welcome to Arkansas Beer Reviews. Up today, Stone Tangerine Express IPA. This beer comes in at 6.7% alcohol, 75 IBUs. It has 5 different hops in it. Citra CentennialSterlingAzaccaMosaic, Sterling, and Centennial hops. Also has a puree of tangerine and pineapple. The release date on this was January the 30th, 2017. So just a little over a year old. This beer has been out. I've had this will be my third one. The first one I had, I didn't care for it too much, but I had a cold, and I had one last weekend. Today's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to anybody that may be a mother that be watching or watching in the future. Happy Mother's Day any day. Anyhow, the second one I had, I enjoyed it, so but I'd had some other beers, so we're going to see what it's like today. So without any further ado, as always, still got a little bit on the can. Pull that in a minute. Alright, we have a nice 3-finger head that's slightly off white. You definitely get the hops on the nose from where I'm sitting right here. It's slightly hazy, a little golden color. Carbonation, I'd say it's a little on the slow side. We do have a little bubbles. Oh, I did see them. Did have a little bubble sticking on the side, which I found out something about that. That is not a good thing. It actually indicates you got a slightly dirty glass or something, a little residue in there from something that, even though I've washed this glass in the dishwasher, so I learned that last week. You definitely get in the background the tangerine, that orange type nose on it. And a little pineapple, we get a little pineapple in there. But with a mixture of all of those, is you definitely get a sweetness of the nose, on all the nose of this. Sometimes you can actually smell a bitterness. I believe I've heard that when you can smell a bitterness, but sometimes you can get kind of a bitter type nose on them, I believe. This one right here is really sweet. I'm gonna try to get a taste on it if I can get through this thick head. Definitely get a little bitterness. I don't know if I mentioned the IBUs on it, just 75. There's a little bitterness in this, but it's to me it's not overpowering. It sticks around a little bit after swallow. I just swallow that, and I still get a little bitterness in my throat area here. I can't say there's just like one fruit that I get on it. You do get just like a mixture of sweet, maybe pineapple and that tangerine, because the tangerine has a slight sweetness to it. So it's mixed, to me it's mixed very well. Whereas like your grapefruit is in there, and the pineapple and that tangerine, to me it's just a nice mixture of it. It's got a slight sweetness in your initial taste and maybe through mid palate, but there is the bitterness is hanging around. I still have the bitterness hanging around in my throat. I don't like a IPA that when you drink it, It's a lot bitter from the get-go. I'd give it maybe a medium mouthfeel. So, and it definitely smells good. Get that nice tangerine smell right there in the background, just with that nice sweet fruit up front. It really smells delicious. I like a orange. I like oranges and tangerines anyway. So if you like that sort of stuff, especially on the nose, like I said, it smells really delicious. I say it's a well-balanced beer. It's not a juice bomb by any stretch of the imagination, but it has a nice sweet tangerine, which is a little different from other beers that I've had. You know, IPA styles. Most of them have a lot of grapefruit. This has a tangerine, like the name says, Tangerine Express. So yeah, I think it's a really good beer, and I would probably buy it again. It is a slightly more bitter beer. It's a bitterness that don't go away. It hangs around for a while, so it has a long finish on it as far as that goes. But anyhow, just passing by, hit that subscribe button. Enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, thumbs down. If you didn't like it, evidently it don't make any difference. It still puts it out there somewhere. So maybe somebody else will come run across it and check my my channel out, and maybe they'll enjoy the videos too. As always, cheers. See you next time. Bye-bye.